Hello everybody and Happy New Year! Welcome to the first channel update of 2024. Here we are, I'm back walking through the woodland walks of Calderglen Country Park, traditionally where channel updates are recorded. It's a cold winter's day, 13th of January 2024. Just about got that right. I may say 23 a few times or 24 and get them mixed up. It's one of these things, it's that time of year. However, this is the channel update, the first one of the year. The first outside recorded video of 2024. I haven't recorded anything else outside yet, so this is lucky you. So yeah, it's going to be an interesting year, especially an interesting 6 months. I'll touch on that very soon, but let's go into the stats and have a look at everything here. So we have 2023, we went from 345 to 404 subscribers, which is an increase of 59 over the year. That's not quite as good as 2020, 2021, but it's getting back to a kind of rhythm, so that's nice. And it exceeded 2022's total by over 10 more subscribers, so that's pretty nice to see. And then we have 2024 so far. At the time recording, the subscriber numbers are 402, and YouTube kind of had a bot purge, I think, at New Year, because I lost 4 subscribers. One minute I was 404, the next minute 403, by the end of the day I was 400. Eek! So people are joining in, so my starting point is 404, but technically there's 2 people joined already. So it's not a bad start to the year, really. So yes, that is the channel numbers for subscribers, which is always a bonus in this respect. I'm hand holding this because I don't have the selfie stick. I can't find it. I did a bit of tidying before Christmas and I've lost it, so I don't know where it is. So I'm hand holding, which is why I want to change quite a bit here. Bit of a muddy patch, hold on. That's what happens when you're on the walk. Just to give you a view, the path I'm walking at the moment. It's just on the tour trail at the top of the park, the edge of the park. Over there is the Colonsey Fields, but I'm just walking down here. So we have here the videos and the strands and what's happening with them. As you know by now, I have a ratio system involved when it comes to my videos. So basically, based on the number of subscribers at the time of the release of the video, I will have a percentage of the views and how I class them. So any video that has a ratio of up to 5% of the views of the subscriber numbers by the month's end, I class that as a poorly performing video. 5 to 10% is okay, 10 to 15 is good, and 15 above is excellent. I have 5 strands to talk about today, a little bit more about what's happening for the channel going forward, so let's get into it. So it looks like a tree has collapsed and fallen right onto the river. Right onto the weir down there, and it just shows you change happens all the time. This wasn't there the last time I was here, and things decay, things fall over, things get sacrificed. Because the first strand I'm talking about is the teamstructors. It hasn't fallen on its sword, it will return, but at the current circumstances I decided to stop doing teamstructors because there was a logistics issue that will come up this year with moving home and buying a house and doing all that, where I can't commit to one time every month. Not only that, I want to reduce the content for time with my relationship, and obviously that is becoming more important as time goes on. So that is going to be a big thing as well for me. So teamstructor has been stopped. It will return at some point. I don't know where yet, I don't know when, but it will return. And when it does, it will be probably as good as it ever was. Hopefully better. But yeah, no, seriously, it's there because it generates 2 videos a month, the live stream itself and the clip that comes out on the following Wednesday. So sacrificing that is the easiest and best way of reducing down from 6 videos a month to 4. Looking at the teamstructors we've had since the last channel update, they've all done okay, most of them. It was a trend that the clips were doing better than the live streams themselves, but that reversed in the last half of 2023, and actually the 2 last live streams were both got good views, which is nice to see, and I'm quite happy that that's actually happened. So Streamstructors will return at some point. It probably will be a special, probably something to do with the UK general election, because I intend to do something with that, and it's certainly more possible I can do that with circumstances as it's coming out, I think. But yeah, that's the situation for the Streamstructors. Let's go on to the vlogs. Let's go on to the longest running strand, which celebrated 100 vlogs last year. Those videos are a great success. I mentioned that on the channel update. But there has been more videos done. There's been 4 videos released since July. So we have the Staffordshire Castle. Did okay for its views for the month. Can't complain. It's really not too bad. Same with the National Museum of Flight, although it was close to good views. The National Railway Museum did excellent. It actually is the most popular vlog of the year, which is amazing. So thank you guys for watching that. I thought it might be a zeitgeist for that. And Castell Coch, I think there's something like that, although I maybe said that a bit rudely. That did okay views in its month. So vlogs are still ticking over. They are the ones that do tick over, and I have every confidence they will continue to do so for the foreseeable future. Their plan is to do 14 this year, 2 vlogging months, 1 in February, 1 in August. It won't just be the archive stuff. There's 2 holiday types vlogs as well. I'm going to Hungary in March, so hopefully I'll be able to get 4 videos off that. We have 3 videos planned for February. I've not actually edited 3 videos from my Lisbon holiday. Sorry, well, I've not edited them yet at the time of recording, but hopefully they'll be up for February. I don't have a channel schedule showing here because it's still early days at this point. I'll explain why there's been a split of 2 weeks between the best of vlog and the channel update later for January. But for February, New York Castle has been recorded and edited. That was done earlier this week in my terms, in my time frame, so it was done at the beginning of the week. I've got 3 videos I'm planning to do for the trip to Lisbon for my 40th birthday in October. St George's Castle, the Portuguese version escapes me. Visits to Sintra and Belém, and also then Penna Palace. So those are your 3 vlogs for February, and I intend to not vlog again until April after that, so we can give a chance for all the other videos to come back in. But 14 planned overall for the year. That's the most I've done in vloggage terms for a good few years, and yes, I'm looking forward to what you're seeing, but there will be house moving related vlogs within that. I've started filming bits and pieces for viewings and ideas and impressions I've got, and that will develop over time, and you will get occasional vlogs interspersed with that, with the normal run of archive stuff. If I don't record anything this year at all, I have vlogs that will see me through until October, till the end of the year. October possibly, it depends how the vlogging month works, but if I don't do the vlogging month in August, then I have vlogs to see me through to the end of the year. It's really good in that respect, but I have filmed more. I filmed about 4 or 5 locations last year. 3 of them you'll see very soon. A couple more have been filmed in advance like the rest of it. It's funny, I'm still doing the vlogging based on stuff I recorded in 2022. There's 2 more, I think, there's still to come with that, because we've got the Barrow Collection and we've got Castle Fraser that's still to be released. Once they're done, that's it. There's no more vlogs for filmed in 2022. We go into the 2023 lot. But it will be interspersed. They will be interspersed with videos made more recently, and you will see them as time goes on. The Torres Lynn's looking rather good today. Quite full flow. Although the river itself is actually quite low, so it might be stepping stone crossable by the Horseshoe Falls. I may not do that, but I am 40 after all now. I don't want to get anything wet. I am seeing Tamir later, so maybe not the best idea in the world. I'm sure there used to be fencing all around here. It looks like they've maybe done a bit of work around here. Is that a clue for something later, I wonder? Ooh, it does. It looks like there's been some changes up ahead. Time to explore that, I think. Okay, they have done a bit of work down by the Horseshoe Falls. Looks like they've taken away most of the stepping stones as well. That's a shame. That's the thing that everybody used to do, is go across the stepping stones, but they seem to clear that up a little bit. There seems to be quite a bit of repair work here. It looks like they've done the bridge up again. It was needing it. It would start subsidence here. They've shored up the walls a bit because obviously it needed it. It's looking quite rather smart. Let's go have a little bit of a closer explore. See how full flow the Horseshoe Falls is this time. I think they've done metal underneath there for the bridge support. Very nice. Some of the wall had fallen in over time, so they've reinforced it again, but most of the original buttresses and support for the bridge is still there. Very good, very nice. Okay, let's finish off the channel update going through all the other strands at the most regular site that you guys know of. Time to go to the barbecue site. There we are. They actually have got a ramp down there because they know people to paddle down there, so I suppose they have got something down there for that, but there's not a complete stepping stone run over there just yet. Give it a few months and years and the rock and Calder will do that on its own. There's a lot of rocks that seem to sit down here, which is why it's a stepping stone site. So we shall see. So we've done the vlogs and the plans for that. Teamstructors, there was only 2 that actually got released and viewed in 6 months from July. There was the 50th, but it was blocked by YouTube for content ID reasons. But there should be a Patreon version for that, so you will get something eventually. But it is on YouTube ready to go once the content ID issues are resolved or updated, and it is available to view. But at the moment it's not, and I'm not touching it, I'm not disputing it. This is the BBC after all. I'm not going to cause a problem there. So the 2 that we did do were the Wombles, which had good views, and Father Christmas currently has okay views. It might get into the good, hopefully it does, because Teamstructors are usually good big hitters for that, but it's had a slow start, so it might not be the heights it was, and it's probably the worst performing of the Teamstructors of the year. The best one was Melvin and Maureen's, I believe. The caption will confirm that. I didn't actually write that down, but I think the best of the year was Melvin and Maureen's, but it's still good, still fun overall. And I will be intending to do at least 6 more this year with Jamie and Fraser. The location to be determined. It might be local, it might not. We'll just need to wait and see. But yeah, I might have a final solution for location for filming these instead of relying on Jamie's place, which is not the best at the moment. He's very busy. He's very busy and doesn't have much time. So if it's just me and Fraser, there may be a change of location and something new for you guys for once. Okay, we'll go to 6 facts. So there was 5 in 2024. The George Orwell one was the best one of the year. That's done excellent views. It's nearly 100 views now, which is really nice. Of the second half of the year, the 2 videos that were released, Christopher Wren did okay, and JFK actually did good views so far. It's got another week to go in my time frame, week and a half to go. It looks like it might hit excellent views. It's not going to be the best of the year, it's going to be the second best, but Orwell seems to be the one that's jumping off and growing views on a regular basis. There's always 1 6 facts every year that kind of grows and grows after the initial month, and that's one of them. It's definitely the slow burner of the year, the Orwell one. But the plan is to do 5 in 2024. The first one will be in March. Okay, Deanstructor reviews Doctor Who. There's been lots of them done between August and the end of the year, including Who month, so I've got quite a few here. Time of the Rani did good views. The Holy Terror did okay views. The Mutant Phase did good views. The Girl Who Died did okay views. That was the 100th video, the 100th review. The Woman Who Lived did excellent views. Attack of the Cybermen is one of the best of the year. I think that and Invasion of the Dinosaurs are tying for the best video of the year. It's some excellent views. It nearly did 100 in the first month. The 100 views and counting did okay views. The 4 Paul McGann Big Finish audios, Storm Warning and Stones of Venice did good. Sword of the Rhine and Minuet and Hell did okay. And the last 2 from December, the Sontaran Experiment and The End of Time, have both done okay. So they're ticking along. The plan is to do 20 this year because obviously I'm reducing content a little bit. There will be a Who month for November, that's the plan, and the first 2 are in March. Now, the way they're going to film and what I'm going to use for the reviews are going to change. There will be initially, hopefully, the cycle of a classic TV story, a Big Finish monthly audio, and then a Revive series story. However, with the house moving situation and things like that, the familiar background, you know, will disappear, and it'll take me a while to set things up properly, to do reviews properly in a video format. So in that time period, I'll be doing Big Finish audio reviews. So even if I don't fully announce that there might be house moving going on at that point, you probably will be aware of it, because that's what you'll get out. The channel schedules that get released at the end of every month, keep an eye on them, because that's the best way of finding out what's happening and what's not. One more thing before I go into the reasons for the channel changes and things like that. We have the First Impressions Doctor Who. There's been 4, because obviously you've got the situation of the 3 specials and the Christmas special. There is more First Impressions coming in May when they return. That might actually be the way the Sunday releases. We'll see how that goes. But there's been a nice trajectory up with these. The Beast Below had the Star Beast, not the Beast Below. The Star Beast had okay views. So did Wild Blue Yonder, which is surprising. It has you better views than the Star Beast. The Giggle had excellent views, but the Church in Ruby Road has had excellent views, and has had almost a 50% ratio in its first month, which is fantastic. It's not often I get that. There's not often you get runaways like that, but that is one of them. Okay, let's go into what's happening with the channel and all the bits that entail from that. So we have a situation with the channel where there is going to be 4 videos a month from February. The first Sunday of the month will genuinely the vlog. Then the Doctor Who reviews will be the 2nd and 3rd Sundays of the month, and then it will rotate between Teamstructor and 6 Facts for the 4th Sunday of the month. If it's a 5th Sunday video, there's going to be one channel update, there's an unboxing video in March, one more channel update, there's going to be an unboxing video in March, and 2 spare slots, which I haven't decided what I'm going to do yet. So there's 4, 5, 5th Sunday months to come up. So we'll see what happens with them. But this year, my focus is more on the personal life in regards to buying a home, moving home, setting things up in that home, developing my relationship with Tamia. Everything seems to be changing a little bit for me this year. There is the possibility that I may go down to 2 a month. If that's the case, you'll get fortnightly videos like this month. January was deliberate because I wanted that kind of break to get me ahead. As it turns out, it's probably the best idea I've ever had. But we'll see how that works out. I'm just going to leave you with this fantastic view in a minute. But an unboxing video is coming. Part of the reason why you're seeing these little extra things and maybe a slightly better quality of HD coming out of this camera, because it's not the normal phone. It's a new phone camera I'm testing out and doing some road tests with, so you'll be able to see a bit more about that in the unboxing video in March. That's going to be an ongoing thing, having a look at the bits and pieces. I'm not doing. I was trying to see if I could do something similar to the LG TV, because the LG TV has actually shown good and still steady. It's over 12,000 views now since it was released in May 2022, which is absolutely unbelievable. It's the 2nd most watched video on the channel ever, and it is the most watched video since the weekly upload started in 2016. Weekly uploads may not be a phrase I use much this year. It might be fortnightly depending on the circumstances, but that's the minimum. I'm not going to go any less than that. You won't get me once a month. It will be fortnightly, but there is logistics to that. If I'm house moving and things like that, I may not have the time to edit and put together and make videos as often as I could until things settle down. Hopefully I have that situation coming sooner rather than later. I'd rather be settled by the end of the year, but finances are going to change, finances are going to tweak, the way things are done is going to change, so it's going to be interesting how that all plays out. But I'm looking forward to showing it to you, having it with you, and you being part of the whole experience. And please continue to leave your comments, please continue to like the videos, share them with the hashtag teamstructor. If you like the channel and you're not subscribed, please do that. I've got a road to 500 coming on, and we want to get to 500 subscribers as quick as possible. I'm projecting next year, but if we can get it in 2024, that'll be a lovely little present for me. But yeah, no, we're getting there. The channel is growing still. It's still amazing that 8 years down the line, I am still producing videos on a very regular basis. I didn't think I would last 6 months, never mind 8 years. So it's really, really nice to have that still going on as it is. My personal circumstances are changing a little bit. The priorities are changing a little bit, because I'm now able to buy and will buy and will get a property, and it probably won't be a terrace property, it probably will be a flat. I think terrace properties are slightly outside my opportunity range at this point. However, we will see how it goes. I will update you when I get stuff. The vlogs that are coming out will give you updates on that. I'm not going to delve too much into it, but the only hints you will get is if the scheduling gets mocked about a little bit, or the Doctor Who reviews are mostly Big Finish audios. That's when you know there's more likely to be a few changes happening in the background, and that's why there's been a lack of in-visual content, because the famous background that you guys have seen for the past 5-6 years in teamstructors and Doctor Who reviews is probably very quickly going to be no more, and there probably will be changes. And I've said probably a few times in the past few years, but I have a funny feeling this year is my year, and it's going to be a remarkable set of events when it does happen, because I think karma is shining down on me, especially after last year meeting to me and everything else. I think karma is shining on me. I think it's going to be a fantastic year and a fantastic time, and I'm looking forward to sharing that journey to a limited respect. Obviously I have a personal life and there's things there, but I'm looking forward to sharing the journey just a little bit with you, so you see what's going on in my life. That's what the vlogs are for, really, and that's what they'll do. But in regards to everything else in the content, thank you very much. Just want to make one thing clear: the socials have been reduced down again. I'm not putting X on the end anymore. X is still there under the deanstructor monk here, but it's not actually being promoted anymore. I've not posted an X for over a year. I didn't see the point. Instagram's still there, Facebook page is still there, the YouTube community tab will be used a bit more, Patreon will be used a bit more, so please go to Patreon for more updates and things like that as well, where I'm not necessarily able to do it on YouTube. There will be a little bit more of a community this year. The Patreon will be reviewed a little bit, and I keep saying this, but I will have to review it and look it down. There are some cost factors as well I need to look into too in preparation for house moving, so there's a few things that will change on the channel. It may get a bit slow and sluggish this year, and I'm fully expecting it and fully embracing it. So if it does seem a bit sluggish in some of the content or what you're getting, I'm trying to get as much as I can out, but there's going to be opportunities and times where that's not going to happen, and I'll be perfectly honest with you here. But stick with me, stay with me, the content will be golden again, if it's not golden already, of course, very, very soon. But thank you guys for watching as always. Yes, do you know what? I will see you later.